Have you ever felt like you're losing yourself amidst the hustle and bustle of life? It's a sensation that can creep up on us, leaving us feeling disconnected and out of touch with our true selves. This phenomenon, known as self-loss, is not uncommon. Today, we will delve into 7 key factors that can lead to this unsettling feeling. From overwork to fear of change, we'll explore how these elements can disrupt our personal equilibrium. Stay tuned as we journey into understanding the ways we lose ourselves. First on the list is overworking. It's a common trap many of us fall into. In our pursuit of success, or perhaps out of necessity, we often find ourselves buried under a mountain of tasks and responsibilities. And while hard work is admirable and often necessary, crossing the line into overworking can have serious consequences. Excessive work can take a toll on both your physical and mental health. It can lead to chronic exhaustion, insomnia, and even increase your risk of heart disease. Mentally, it can cause stress, burnout, and anxiety. And in this whirlwind of deadlines and demands, it's easy to lose touch with who you are outside your job. You might start to feel like a cog in a machine, rather than a unique individual with personal interests and relationships. It's in these moments of burnout and stress that we risk losing ourselves. Remember, work-life balance is key to maintaining your sense of self. Secondly, we have toxic relationships. The emotional energy that is spent on a toxic relationship can be utterly draining, leading you down a path of self-loss. This is because such relationships can often cloud your judgment, make you question your worth, and even make you forget who you are at your core. It's like being stuck in a quicksand of negativity that slowly pulls you in, making it harder and harder for you to see your own value. Now, consider the flip side, healthy relationships. These are the ones filled with mutual respect, understanding, and positive reinforcement. They lift you up, help you grow, and most importantly, they value you for who you are. They act like mirrors, reflecting your true self back at you, helping you to remember and maintain your identity. So, it's crucial to choose wisely when it comes to the company you keep. Surround yourself with positivity and love, and you'll never lose sight of who you are. Our third on our list is neglecting personal interests. Now, let's dive into the realm of hobbies, passions, and all the things that light up your world. Imagine a world devoid of your favorite activities, a world where you no longer paint, dance, read, or whatever it is that you love doing. Sounds gloomy, doesn't it? This is what happens when we neglect our personal interests. We lose a piece of ourselves, a piece that often defines who we are. Our hobbies and passions are not just pastimes, they are a vital part of our identity. They give us joy, they challenge us, and they help us express ourselves. When we sideline these pursuits for the sake of other responsibilities, we start to lose our unique individuality. It's like erasing the vibrant colors from a beautiful painting. So always remember to make time for what you love. Keep your passions alive and your identity will thrive. Fourth, we have living for others. Now, there's a fine line between being selfless and losing yourself in the process. When we prioritize others' needs or expectations over our own, we risk losing sight of who we truly are. We may find ourselves constantly trying to fit into molds that were never meant for us, living lives dictated by others' standards. This can lead to a disconnect from our own values, desires, and dreams. So how do we navigate this? It's all about balance. It's wonderful to care for others and to take their feelings and opinions into consideration. However, it's equally important to give ourselves the same consideration. We should remember to live our lives according to our own values and aspirations, not just those of others. Living for oneself doesn't mean being selfish. It's about respecting and valuing your individuality. It's about being true to yourself. Remember, it's your life. Live it for you. Fifth on our list is lack of self-care. Now, this is a big one that we often overlook. When we neglect our own needs, whether it's physical or mental, we're essentially telling ourselves that we don't matter. This can lead to a dangerous spiral of physical and mental exhaustion. We start to lose touch with who we are, what we want, and what makes us feel good. It's crucial to understand that self-care is not selfish. It's necessary. It's about respecting yourself enough to know that you need to recharge and rejuvenate to be the best version of yourself. Self-care can be as simple as taking a walk, reading a book, or even just taking a moment to breathe. It's about listening to your body and giving it what it needs. Remember, your identity is tied to how you treat yourself, so don't neglect your self-care. Take care of yourself and your identity will take care of itself. Sixth, we have ignoring emotions. Now, this is a big one. Many of us are guilty of bottling up our feelings, pushing them aside, or even pretending they don't exist. We might think we're being tough or stoic or rational, but in reality, we're denying a crucial part of ourselves. Our emotions are not just reactions to the world around us, they're a fundamental part of who we are. They guide our decisions, shape our relationships, and give color to our lives. When we ignore or suppress our emotions, we're essentially rejecting a part of our own identity. Think of it like this. Our emotions are like a compass, pointing us towards what matters to us. If we disregard this compass, we might end up lost. So it's essential to acknowledge and process our emotions rather than ignore them. Remember, your emotions are part of who you are. Embrace them. And lastly, we have fear of change. It's a common fear that can hold us back, stifling personal growth and leading to a loss of self. Change is often seen as scary, as stepping into the unknown can be intimidating. However, it's through embracing change that we truly grow, develop, and learn more about ourselves. It's essential to remember that change isn't always negative. It's merely different, and it's this difference that can bring about exciting possibilities. Change is a part of life. Embrace it and grow. So, these are the 7 things that can make you lose yourself. Overworking, engaging in toxic relationships, neglecting personal interests, living for others, lack of self-care, ignoring emotions, and fear of change. Each one can lead you astray from your true self. Now, it's time for you to reflect. Are any of these 7 things holding you back? Remember, the first step to finding yourself is realizing where you've been lost. Thanks for watching. We hope to bring you more insightful content.